to be what? DNA, and the actual strips of the DNA contain your genes. Your genes do not determine your destiny. It's if you turn it on or off. My analogy that I give a lot is like this. Your genes are a gun. What you eat is what pulls the trigger. What you do is what pulls the trigger. The code is the bullet. So I can have a loaded gun, and it can do nothing unless I sit there and pull the trigger. Does that make sense? Now, the way doctors say it is the other way around, don't they? Oh, your genes, they determine everything about you. If you have the obesity gene, you're going to be, if you have the cancer gene, you're going to have, and that's not true. We know it's not true. So what happens is you can turn it on or off, and what turns them on or off, ready for this, are your omega oils. This is huge. The omega 3s, 6s, and 9s can turn the genes on or turn the genes off. So here's how it works. Conjugated linoleic acid, which is an omega 6, downregulates the genetic expression for lipid metabolism. What that means is your ability to burn fat, to metabolize fat, is turned off by certain fats or turned on by certain fats. I can change the genetic expression of you based upon how much fats you eat. Why else do you think they said, hey, we should pull fats from the diet? What happened with healthcare expenses?
Why not?
Through the roof when we cut out fat. You guys know that they found this out. This is old. This is ancient. They said, wait a second. If I take fat from your diet, I can make you overweight. I can make you sick. I can make all of your genes for unhealth turn on. And I can make you have to now come see us as a medical profession. And I can design drugs that will keep you and manage you in your sickness instead of sitting down and saying, look, 3 things. Change this, change that, and you'll heal by yourself. That's what my clinic does. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Now, here's what they found out. Omega 3, 6, and 9, vitamin B, glutathione, and antioxidants do this. They flip the switch. So if you have a cancer gene and you don't want your cancer gene to be expressed, flip the switch off. I know it's on, but I had a hard time making that thing go upside down. You understand? Flip the switch off. Omega 3, 6, and 9, your B vitamins, glutathione, antioxidants. All those things I raffled away for you guys this morning, loaded with this stuff. That whey protein is not just like, oh, it's a nice protein shake to have after you work out. No. This is a protein shake that actually helps you to regulate your health and to shut off things. Who has never heard of glutathione before? Just so I can see a show of hands. Glutathione sounds like a totally strange word. It is your master antioxidant that's produced by your liver. It's in the Max Fit supplement that we said, oh, it's our fitness kind of weight loss metabolism management control. Boom. What turns on our genes? Mercury, lead, phthalates, pesticides. That list can keep going on. The wrong fats, the way you think, all these kinds of things. So if you want to get healthy, what we have to do is we have to add all of these things. Now, don't panic. I have all of your emails. If you haven't already received it, you're going to get a huge list of all the healthy fats to add to your diet. Okay, everybody all right with that? I know you're like, oh, but I want to be respectful for time. But here's what we just need to do. Just burn that into your brain. Okay? That's it. Just burn it in there. Eat fat. But remember, don't make your good fats bad. Here's the problem. If I take, for example, a seed oil, sesame seed, or a nut oil, walnut oil, right? That's a healthy fat. If I cook with it, what did I just do to it? I made it an unhealthy fat. Olive oil, if you cook with it, you make it an unhealthy fat. If it's a natural fat, generally speaking, they shouldn't be cooked. There's only one, technically 2, that can handle the heat. Ready? Coconut and avocado. Peanut cannot handle the heat. Peanut oil is also a vegetable oil. It's very dangerous and very bad for us. It's a vegetable-based oil. Okay? Now, if you cook with coconut or avocado oils, you do not denature them, you don't interfere with the fats, and you can eat them even in their high temperature states. You should also eat them in their raw states, just directly. So my diet, pretty much when I look at my plate, is 50 to 60% fat. And that would mean I have extra virgin olive oil poured all over the avocados that I have. I'd be drinking coconut milk as my side drink if I had to, with protein powder inside of it. The nuts and seeds that I eat give me that. The butters that I use are real and raw, and I'm eating them directly. I'm slicing them and actually putting them in my mouth whole. My cheeses are raw. The reason they need to be raw is they have to be unpasteurized. As soon as you heat something, remember we said, it kills the fats? Raw cheese, the reason it's a little more expensive is you still legally have to try to control the bacterial relationships within it. So they do something called ultra-low pasteurization. They keep the temperature at the temperature of the cow, 98 to 99 degrees, and they run it through that heat for hours. The bacteria will eventually die out, the ones that are bad that we don't want, for hours, and what happens is it stays in its natural state. Now you go buy Kraft or your standard cheddar cheeses or the dyed cheddar cheeses. Really, just a fun fact, real quick. What color should cheese be?
White.
Where did the orange cheese come from?
Food coloring.
Yellow dye number 5 and everything added to it because somehow we thought cheese was supposed to be yellow. Milk is white, cheese should be white. It tastes fantastic. It's high in fat. And guys, it's becoming very popular right now. You can get it at Whole Foods, you can get it at Earth Fare, you can get it at Healthy Home Market. But it has to say raw. And it will. It'll say on the front, raw cheddar, raw pepper jack, raw Havarti, raw or whatever. They're all over the place. Now, a little tube, a little slice of it's like $6. So it's a little more expensive, but is your health worth it?
Yes.
Now, I eat sticks, cubes. My lunch and my office, they can all vouch for it. I'll have an avocado, I'll have a cube of butter, a cube of cheese, and a stick of butter. And that's lunch. Nothing but fat. Salmon, fish, sardines. I know I told you guys you're going to be like, this guy is nuts. But I promise you, you do one thing, it works. It works. And I'll show you some proof of it, okay? This is what I do when I'm on an off cycle, which I'll explain in a moment. 65% fat, 30% protein, 5% greens, nothing that has sugar that's added. Nothing with added sugar. Is there sugar in vegetables? Is there sugar in greens? Yeah, very, very small amount though. Kale's got like maybe 1/2 gram of sugar per serving inside of it, but you're getting some carbohydrates from that. 65% fats, 30% proteins, 5% greens. We call it this for a reason. I've seen people literally heal just by doing this. Massive amounts of change. But the reason that it works is because it changes these guys. Now, it looks kind of like one of those little Star Trek animals, doesn't it? But that is an electron microscopy 3D reconstruction of 2 cells inside of your body. Your cells have little hair-like